onto the buy now, sell now lens today. We're going to be shifting focus to the QSR space. Why so? Because at the New Year's Eve, I'm sure that most of you must have gone out for eateries, for party, or some of you must have done the house party as well and enjoyed the evening. And what are the trends that we are picking up at this point in time? Antique has come out with a note on this one. We'll try and take a highlight of those. And other than that, Zomato founder has come out with a tweet telling us the order trends this time around and what kind of a sales that the company has seen. So let's shift focus to the QSR space then, and let's go across to Vinny Motiwala to get more details on this one. So Vinny, first of all, which space were you in? Were you out for a party, or were you some of the house party?
House party. So yes, I did order in. So I did order in from Zomato, and that's why the Pinder Goel Street, I think I'm adding to that as well in terms of the order number. But let's talk about QSR, right? Because we've seen that subduedness come in the QSR space. Overall, especially the pizza side, that segment had not been doing well in the last couple of quarters. And right now also, according to Antique's channel check, it suggests that pizza segment has continued to be impacted by the competitive intensity, as well as in terms of down trading that they're seeing from consumers. So they're making a lot of effort, these pizza companies, whether you look at Domino's, that is Jubilant Foodwork, or Pizza Hut, that's Devyani, as well as Sapphire. On that side, they're making a lot of effort to bring back the pizza demand. It has remained a bit, when you look at it, it's been a bit subdued in terms of footfall as well. So making a lot of efforts in terms of promotional as well as affordable pizzas is what they are focusing on as well. Festive season didn't bring any cheer. Sports event, that's a World Cup, that didn't bring any cheer as well to the QSR sector, and especially during December, the last week, that's a high time when they see a lot of good demand coming in, but this time it was quite soft versus the previous year as well. When you look at a KFC or something in terms of the burger demand, yes, that was quite stable. KFC on a sequential basis didn't see much of an improvement given on the last couple of quarters as well, and that was a low base that they saw because of Shravan as well. But despite that, not much of an uptick, but stable demand is what they saw for in terms of the burger side as well. So KFC also saw subdued and stable demand, you could say. So Antique, as of now, they're preferring Devyani, Sapphire Food, given that there's a risk reward which is favorable, but they're maintaining a sell on Jubilant Foodworks, especially given that there are near-term headwinds that have come in from the pizza segment as well. And like you were talking about before as well, Shrishti, was in terms of Dipinder Goel's tweet. What was exciting in terms of the orders and fun facts that they've highlighted in one of his tweets is that they ordered the order for New Year's Eve 2023 was total of, when you compare the last from 2015 to 2020, the total number of orders, and that was the orders that was placed just in one day as well. We saw the highest orders that were placed in one day, somewhere around that 8,000 orders that were placed also. So just a lot of exciting orders that came in for Zomato, Blinkit. They placed as much as 8,422 orders was placed at 8:06 p.m. and that is 140 orders per second as well. So very, very interesting numbers that have come in on that front. While QSR was subdued, but seems like, consumers were going around and maybe eating something else, eating biryani, which has been India's favorite as well. So that is what we're watching out for. But QSR bit subdued maybe is what we could expect in Q3 as well.
Well, thank you, Vinny, for that. With that, let's also welcome in Kunal and Ashish Maheshwari. So, Ashish, I would like to go to you first. Given the expensive valuations of this QSR companies like Jubilant Food, Devyani, Westlife Food, do you expect this Q3 underperformance to be a blip, and can we expect some fall in the share prices? How are you seeing this channel check takeaways of from the QSR space?
No, I'm not that bearish as far as this QSR space is concerned. In my view, if you see the macro data also, it's almost $23 billion industry, and next 6 years it's going to be almost $38 billion industry. So everybody gets its own share. As far as I like the two stocks only, again, Devyani and Zomato here. In my view, they will continue to grow. As far as Devyani is concerned, one thing that they have done recently is with Pizza Hut and KFC, they are giving a lot of focus on Costa Coffee as well as their South Indian or their own brand, Bongo. So this is something positive. Along with the Thai acquisition of KFC, where they have got around 230 stores plus. Now they are almost having 1,300 restaurants under their bouquet. So in my view, Devyani is a better bet here. Stock has corrected almost 10-15% from highs, but still value is there in Devyani compared to Jubilant or Sapphire Food, where I see more pressure is going to be there. Zomato is again all-time favorite in the kind of volumes they are generating on the New Year Eve also. Will keep stock in momentum, and my target for Zomato for this year is around 170 rupees.
Okay, so that's the take coming in from Ashish. But Kunal, coming to you, a lot of these counters were in on your radar as well. Jubilant Foodworks was the stock that made into your list. Even Zomato, you have been bullish on this counter. At this point in time, any stock that still looks attractive to you?
Good morning. Happy New Year to you as well as to all the viewers of ET Now as well as to Ashish. Now, in terms of the stocks which you mentioned, I sense that Zomato at current levels of 120 plus, I think would still look very attractive on the charts, because what we are talking of is a stronger recovery path going forward for the stock over the medium to long term. Now, what matters in these kind of stocks is the time frame which one is looking out for, because if you're looking at it from a short term time frame, then I don't expect too much of a strong appreciation into these stocks over the very immediate or the near term. But then if the time frame is say 12 to 18 months or higher than that, then I believe that there could be decent upside possible into this name. Even Devyani International looks fairly attractive. I think closer to 170 approximately has been a major support for the stock on the long term basis. In fact, we've seen multiple times the stock taking support and the demand overpowering the supply closer to that 170 mark for Devyani. So that remains to be a key buying zone for the stock. Looks attractive in that territory.
Okay, so Zomato and Devyani International are the stocks that are on Kunal's radar, but he also gave the buying range for Devyani. So do look out for that. But with this, viewers, we will slip into a short break. But before we go, ET Now and ET Now Swadesh in line with helping Indians rise with India have partnered with Sundaram Mutual to launch Nivesh Day, a groundbreaking campaign to help viewers build their personal finance portfolios through regular and disciplined investing. Nivesh Day is being celebrated on the 5th of every month. So join ET Now and ET Now Swadesh and Sundaram Mutual to learn how you can build your financial future with a SIP in mutual funds.